Alrighty guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I've got two mini GTs here. These have been on my desk forever now. It's about time we look at them. I've had some pretty strong fatigue with this casting, so I just haven't really had any motivation to look at them. But it is time to get them off the desk. There was kind of a pause in new releases from all brands because of like the Chinese New Year and like the holiday and everything. And so it's given me some time to actually catch up a little bit, which is not a very common occurrence around here. So yeah, this is kind of part of catching up. These have been out for quite a while. Pretty much at this point, anybody that wanted them would have gotten them. But anyways, alas, we'll look at them. So I've been thinking about it for a while. I think I'm going to keep the green one. And I think I'm going to not keep this white one because there's a ton of this casting. I mean, I've actually thinned down on quite a few of them. I've sold a handful of them just because there's so many, and some of them are just kind of redundant to me. And I think there's still tons of this casting coming out. I don't think this casting is going to be gone anytime soon. And so I'm only going to keep the ones I really like. You know, like I've had Liberty Walk fatigue, and this is kind of part of it. They're just doing an insane amount of them. But anyways, the reason I'm actually going to keep the green one is because this actually is a drift car. This was an actual drift car that competed in Formula Drift Japan in 2024, as it says on the box, which I think is cool. I like drift cars. I think drifting is awesome. It's a really cool area of motorsport. So, you know, like real livery that actually competed, you know, it's got the Formula Drift banner. Like, this one is really cool to me. This one is cool as well, this Garasidrift collab. But to me, and I think this car actually did exist, like I think they actually did have this wrap on a car, but it's not a car that actually competed anywhere. It was kind of just a show car, which there's nothing wrong with. Like I said, there's just too many of them. I just have too many of them. I don't need 30 different colors of this casting. I'd rather keep like the actual cool ones that, you know, competed in motorsports and whatnot. So anyways, with that being said, we'll start with this white one. This is Mini GT number 1022. Nissan S15 Silvia LB Super Silhouette Garasidrift X Liberty Walk 2025. These ones do have the new Nissan licensing sticker, which I've said before, I actually do really like this new sticker that they're using. So yeah, this one, I think both of these are right-hand drive. But yeah, here it is. Again, it's not a bad casting. It's not a bad colorway at all. In fact, this has always been a really solid casting from Mini GT. It's just been around for a while. They've been making so many of them. It is just a little bit stale, but it's well done. It's got this really cool white, red, and blue color scheme, which I actually do like. And then the wheels are another part of this one that I do like as well. They're gunmetal gray, and then the lip around the edge is done in a gold color, and then it's got that orange on the center. Really cool wheels. I feel like they fit this livery quite nicely. And of course, this S15 casting has always had the slanted tires, which when you actually have it set down on something, it does actually kind of give it like a stanced appearance. It does actually make it look like there's a little bit of camber there. It's kind of like just an illusion because there's not actually camber, but they've always done a good job with it. And I do think it looks good in that regard. But yeah, it's got a pretty nice livery. Garasidrift on the side right there, of course. I believe this was a show car for IMX at some point because it has the IMX website on the back right here. But yeah, there's a lot of cool sponsorships on it. I like the little bit of gray down here, and it has the Liberty Walk slogan. Yeah, there's the IMX logo right there as well. So lots of cool stuff on it. It's got these little mirrors. They are done in rubber. And yeah, it's just pretty standard. Like I said, we've seen this casting a lot, so there's nothing really super exciting about it. Nice headlights, nice clear acrylic. Wide body kit's pretty cool. I think I say it in almost every video I do of these, but it always cracks me up how skinny this rear wing is. It looks, sometimes it looks a little silly to me. I don't know. But yeah, it's got the wing back here, Garasidrift on top in white, and then on the sides, it's got the Garasidrift logo in white on that blue, and then Liberty Walk on the bottom. Mini GT logos on the back side. Taillights are done in acrylic. They look pretty nice. All the colors are separated with black accents. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks like there's a black roll cage on the interior. Not really any color or anything in there. But yeah, it's pretty cool. The red, white, and blue is a nice combo. If you're a fan of this casting, it's a cool one to have. It's just, like I said, I'm not getting rid of it because it's bad. I'm just getting rid of it because it doesn't really fit in my collection. But it is cool. It definitely is cool. But anyways, let's move on to this one. So this is Mini GT number 823. I think this is the older of the two as far as like when it released. Obviously the number's way older, but this one I think has been out for a long time now. But anyways, this is the LB Super Silhouette Nissan S15 Silvia number 555 V2 from 2024 Formula Drift Japan. One thing I always thought was weird about these is they don't keep the naming consistent on the boxes. So on this white one, it says Nissan S15 Silvia and then the Liberty Walk stuff. But on this one, it has the Liberty Walk stuff first and then Nissan S15 Silvia. It's always been strange to me. Like they don't keep the naming of these cars consistent because this is the same exact car, same exact casting, everything. The only thing different on it is obviously the livery and the wheels. So yeah, just something to point out. But anyways, this one actually is really cool. I really like the color theme of this one. So it's got a couple different types of green. It's just got like this regular green, and then it's also got like some lime or neon green. And then I like the black on the roof and the hood. It's actually, like I said, it's actually really cool. The gold wheels with the silver like polished lip also look really cool. I like the 5 spokes on this one. And again, it has those slanted tires to kind of make it look like it's stance. And in my opinion, these 5 spokes look a little bit better with those slanted tires. To me, this one looks I don't know. The stance looks better on these 5 spokes rather than these ones on this one, which honestly is just personal preference. I just prefer the 5 spokes. But yeah, really cool blockchain sports drift on the side, Liberty Walk, of course. Very, very cool. The Mini GT logo on the side in purple is kind of neat as well. Lots of cool sponsorships on it. And I really do like the graphic. It's like a graffiti, like spray paint type of vibe. You can see like the overspray of green. There's some black and white right there. It's really cool. It's a really neat livery, and it looks pretty cool. They put a silver radiator or intercooler. That's probably an intercooler on the front, whereas this one just had black. So like I don't know. I look at this one. It has a little bit more for me personally, and then especially on the hood, there's some sponsorships, and it's got more of that like oversprayed type of theme. The Mini GT logo looks really cool. Yeah, really like this one. This one's cool. Again, the Formula Drift banner on the windshield, and then the big drift graphic on the top of the car. This one's just cool. This one's neat. Again, little skinny rear wing. It's got the blockchain sports drift on the top, and then there's something on the side. DM Japan, I think is what that says. Nothing on the bottom of this wing. And then the back is pretty plain as well. There's not any... It's kind of interesting that there's not any sponsorship logos on the back of this one. But taillights, again, look pretty good. All the colors are nicely separated. Big rear diffuser on the back. These do have metal bases, and they're all... these are all 2002 S15s. Tire was a little crooked on this one. In fact, it still looks a little crooked. Oh, that's weird. It's like this wheel's too big. No, I pushed it off. Oh, it doesn't want to go on. There we go. That looks better. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. Metal base. These do roll quite well. Also, do a little roll test. Very, very smooth. Oh, this one doesn't roll very good. This one does not roll very good at all. The tires are correct, right? Yeah, the tires all look good. Oh, yeah, this one does not roll very good. Oh, it's rolling good now. I must have fixed it. That one's a little bit noisy. This green one rolls really smooth, though. But yeah, anyways, I definitely prefer this green one. This one will stay in my collection. The white one will not. But it's a good casting. Like, generally, like I said, Mini GT does well with all this stuff. Like, all their Liberty Walk stuff is well done. It's just down to personal preference. And, like, now I've kind of gotten really strict about what I buy. Like, if this came out now, I probably wouldn't even have bought it. But this one came out a while ago. Like I said, these have been sitting on my desk for, I think, like 3 months now. So, but anyways, that's about it. I just wanted to get done with these tonight. Just clearing more space off the desk. It is really nice. I finally have more room to, like, move around down here and stuff. I've finally started to get through all of the backlog that we've had. But, yeah, I've got a lot of tarmacs coming in. I've got some Mini GT coming in Actually, no, I don't have any Mini GT coming in. This was the last of the new release, which probably look at this one soon. But yeah, there should be another Mini GT drop. So there's going to be some new stuff coming in. But I don't know. I've been enjoying looking at some of this stuff that's been out for a while. It's nice to slowly work through it. And there's also just some cool stuff here anyways. So anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll quit rambling now. You can enjoy the rest of your night. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.